Welcome back to the Cherry Garage. Today we're doing a video, another car review, and this time we got an even cooler car.
Very cool. So we have a Mark V Supra, or BMW.
It's a full walk around.
Is this little matte satin part, is that stock or is that?
Yeah, it came on it. I don't know if it came on all the 21s, but it definitely came on the A91 Edition, which is what this is.
So this is a 2021?
Yes.
Sheesh. You got aftermarket exhaust on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got an AWD track exhaust on it. Everyone says it's too loud, but I don't think it's loud enough.
There it is.
That's insane.
You're gonna get the BMW B58
yes,
cover?
I am getting it.
So what all have you done to it?
A bunch of aesthetic mods. So the wheels, obviously, it's lowered on HKS. Adjustable lowering springs. I didn't even know adjustable lowering springs were a thing until I got them. Yeah, it's on the DC Fortune wheels.
Those are so nice.
Some little carbon fiber details here and there.
I guess, is this
Yeah, that's aftermarket. Those are stock.
carbon fiber?
Yeah, and then the tails, or the spoilers aftermarket.
These cars look so much better with the little spoiler.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you said you had the exhaust?
Yeah, AWD track exhaust. It's just a catback.
I'm gonna guess those are larger diameter.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna hit a few track days next year, but mainly show car daily type of build right now. It's a blast to drive. Obviously, it's the fastest thing I've ever owned. It gets a ton of attention, but it is kind of a pain keeping it clean. It's just a little bit stressful, but I'll get over it eventually.
It's a pain, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
When black is clean, it's like...
It's clean.
Do you like these seats?
I do, yeah, the A91 Edition. There's only 500 in black and then 500 in refraction blue, I think is the color. They're the only ones that have this blue stitching. Some other little details on the top.
So is that stock? I see a giant speaker back there.
Yeah, that comes with the car.
Is it on both sides or just the...
It's just a sub on the passenger side.
Is it a DCT or is it one of those ZF?
Yeah, it's one that is the Z8F or ZF8, whichever one it was. I love the transmission on the car. I was kind of on the fence about being an automatic for obvious reasons.
These sound like the upshift that...
Dude, they sound gorgeous.
I don't even know how to
No
make that
regrets.
noise.
Yeah, it's hot.
The interior is very nice. So yeah, shout out Instagram right there. So I'm gonna try and not butcher the last name and just ask.
No, go for it. What do you think it is?
I mean, I'm just gonna say Goaty.
Yeah, nailed it.
Okay. All right, well,
You want to check out the trunk?
yeah, of course. Look at the utility. You playing hockey anymore?
Yep. Can fit all my
That's the rule. I tell both these guys, like, I'll get any car so long as I can fit my bag and sticks.
Exactly.
Lick my butt. How is that fared? Was that, you get attention for that one?
I do. People love it.
You get honks and
It
stuff?
makes the car more approachable, I think.
So all this like little arrow and stuff is stock on the back?
Oh yeah,
Just-
yeah. The side skirts and the.
Is that part of the
That's
A91
That
package?
comes on all of them.
Okay.
The only different aero stuff you'll find on these Supras is the new carbon fiber edition coming out with the 22s.
Well, we'll have to get out and get on the road.
Anything else you want to do to it?
Oh, there's a whole list of shit I want to do to it. Come on, man.
What are the first 5 things?
I'm thinking about changing up the color of the wheels, having them refinished. I'm not sure on that. It's mostly just small carbon fiber pieces here and there, like these carbon fiber. Potentially an aftermarket steering wheel and different paddle shifters. Blacking these out. I have them at home, but I haven't gotten around to it. And then obviously catalyst downpipe too and all that.
What is it rated at from the factory?
The 21s have more than the 20s. I don't remember how much the 20 allegedly has, but the 21s have about 400-ish.
Shall we review the drive?
Yeah.
Let's do it. BRB, thanks again.
All right. So let's just do a quick, let's pull the end of the street and pull a little quick interior
You can hear my
look
son.
through. So we got the whole radio system, entertainment system up here. I like how it's like popped up, and a whole digital dash.
Oh, digital dash is pretty simple and minimalist, which I kind of like. So it looks like we have a speedometer digital right here, and then it looks like right here is going to also provide the speed limit on whatever road you're on. And
That's
then
sick.
right in the center you have your, so there's where your blinkers go, right there in the middle.
Very basic setup, which is nice. We love that, you know. Handle, door handle, locks, window, and speakers. That's
Everything.
it. All
simple,
central.
intuitive. Climate control right here, very simple.
Yeah,
Look at
that's
that,
nice.
8 stations.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's just climate control, radio, entertainment.
That's
All straightforward.
straightforward. Shifter, wireless charging up here. That's pretty cool. Cup holders here.
And you know, you got basic everything else. A little baby mirror. Just a little baby one. But it has a light, which is huge.
So the
And,
steering wheel, very high quality feeling leather. It's got some thick meaty parts to grab, but overall it's thin, which I like more because it's smaller, so I feel like you have better control over it. You feel like you're kind of far back in the car. There's a long hood,
That's true, yeah. You basically sit in the middle of the car.
which is different from someone who's used to not a Supra. So if you're not in sport mode, the shift points are super low.
What are you saying? 35?
Less than that, I think.
Let's take a look. Yeah, 3,000.
I mean, I'm not giving it
Well, it's 2, yeah.
a lot of throttle, but yeah, this is really nice sounding. Whatever, I guess that cat back is a super nice touch. I think she said AWE? AWD cat back on the Supra. It sounds great.
So yeah, you got some.
This sounds
sounds
so
so good.
good. That might be my favorite sounding car. This is the best sounding car though, if I'm
Yeah.
being 100% honest.
It's the most tuned sound of any car we've had.
Yeah, it sounds like it's dialed in
Yeah,
and ready to go.
yeah.
The paddle shifts, I mean, it's pretty immediate.
You
Very.
want to let me out here and I can get you going by the Fox? What's up, dude?
This thing's sick. It's got the auto turn off thing. It's like a hybrid. So to continue, while Keaton left us, I found out it has a very good turning radius. It was tight enough to hit some U-turns in these, you know, old city streets that are pretty narrow. And it just sounds amazing. That's the big takeaway. It sounds amazing. It rides pretty tight and smooth, you know?
What's this guy doing?
I don't know. I'd like to let her drive it and drive it properly,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna do that because I'm scared.
This thing looks and it drives awesome, and I love it, so.
Yeah, no, this is definitely my cup of tea because it's like JDM with German roots. It sounds amazing. It looks amazing. It's pretty comfortable. I mean,
I think
I'm
it's dummy
comfortable.
comfortable, yeah.
Dummy comfy. I don't know what more you could ask for out of a sweet little car.
Just a different center console.
Yeah, that's probably my only
That's the
thing
only
because
thing.
like, where am I gonna rest my arm if I have something to drink?
Yeah.
I guess.
That's
I don't
it.
know.
They need the BMW slide outs right here.
Let's take a look at this in the beautiful sunlight next to our cherry cars. Whew. Make sure to hit that follow. We are live with the owner in a giant sun glare.
Yep.
Sorry, it's bright over there.
Sup?
But this is your Supra,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna ask you some questions. But
Alright, I'll do my best to answer.
what is your favorite thing about your Supra? 3 favorite things.
I love the sound it makes. It sounds great. Like, there's no disputing that. Yeah, I like those noises.
Those noises are nice.
Yeah, it just is a hot car. It looks really good. Honestly, like, I just like the attention from it. Everyone's got their BMW jokes and their Supra jokes, and it's just a cool way to, like, connect with random car people. Just driving a cool car around.
Yeah, I guess you get 2 communities in one with this one.
Yeah.
You get the Beamer people,
Yep.
and then just anyone who's into JDM really, because the Supra is so iconic.
Yeah.
Do you use the automatic more, or do you get into the paddles more?
I'll use the paddles. I don't really put it in this mode, manual mode.
It's
It's
pretty
fine
responsive.
in sport mode. Yeah, it
it's
knows what gear to be in, so there's no reason for me to be messing with it.
very nice. Let's see what angles we can get here. It's got a good induction noise too.
Yeah, it's not bad for stock.
No kidding. With Keaton, I said this is probably my favorite sounding car
Yeah.
that we've had come through for sure. It kind of hides its speed a lot.
It does. It would help if I could get any type of traction, but it's cold.
Yeah.
It's very smooth.
Very smooth. I was going like 60 and I was like,
Yeah, you don't notice.
I didn't
Bad.
feel like I was going 60, but I was surprised.
Yeah. The BMW jokes get old. This car gets a lot of hate because it is a BMW Supra. And
Yeah.
It does get old after a while. Like, the jokes are fine, but the people who just straight try to rip this car apart, it does get old and a little bit disappointing. As far as the car itself, I love it. It's a great time. Would it be cool in a manual? Yeah, but this transmission is great. If you get the chance to drive a car with this, I would definitely recommend it because it knows what gear to be in at all times, and it's extremely responsive. It's quick as hell. It's a lot of fun.
That's all you can ask for.
Yeah.
I love stick shifting, but I know for a fact I would never shift near as fast as this.
Yeah, exactly.
So from performance,
It's faster.
yeah, I was shocked that it does the turn off and turn on thing when you're stopped.
Oh yeah, you can actually beamer code this thing, and you can turn that off. There's a lot of cool shit you can do with it, but I just had a recall done, so all my settings got erased. I've been meaning to do it.
Planning to keep it?
I was actually thinking about selling it a couple months ago, just because of how the market is right now. Because I bought it for about 55. Had someone want to buy it for 65. So that's obviously tempting, but
Yeah.
I just love the car. I've made it my own at this point. It'd be hard to sell. Maybe closer to 70 would get me.
70,000, everybody.
Yep.
That's what it takes.
That'll do it.
So it's the special edition,
Yep.
one of 500.
Yes, there's 500 of these in the color black and then 500 in blue. So only 1,000 total of the A91 editions. So
It's probably
that's
never
cool.
gonna lose money on it.
Yeah, that definitely helps. And this one also, I mean, it's not so much of an issue anymore, but a lot of the 21s weren't tunable for a long time. They just recently started to figure out a workaround there. It was pretty expensive. This one is tunable though, so that was a huge plus before they found a workaround. And it does not take much money or effort to make these cars faster and more fun than they already are.
Are these stock tints or did you get these tinted?
This is tinted. I don't remember the percentage. I had it basically taken directly from the showroom floor to my detailer down here in St. Louis. It's a shout out to Precision Detailing.
I've heard
Sean is my man. He is amazing. And as detail orientated as me, he did PPF on the front half and ceramic coated the whole thing, as well as the tent for me.
Sweet.
So, yeah.
Well, it looks like he did a really great job.
Yeah, no complaints at all.
Notable things to know about this thing.
There's one very weird quirk. If you close the door after the trunk's been popped, it won't open, and it's f***ing stupid.
Is that all of them or just yours?
A lot of them have the issue. I don't think it's all of them, but a lot of them do. I think you can bend something back there and fix it. I just haven't been bothered to do it yet. And then another thing is the wind noise. You have to get these little things to put here for the wind buffeting, just because the wind noise is absolutely horrible with the windows down unless you put something there.
Is it this piece right here?
Yeah, I got the cheap one because it works just fine.
So we just got back from spinning around in the Supra, and we're big fans. There's comfortability and ergonomics. Little trip we had, very comfortable. The only complaint I would have is the cup holder with the center console.
Yeah.
But at least it's not a stick shift where you're like constantly shifting.
Not really.
So aside from the cup holder placement, potentially having cups hitting your elbow, does that happen to you?
Never.
Okay, so then maybe that's not an issue. But other than that, it's super ergonomic and comfortable. The seats are bolstered. We looked at them. They got cool blue stitching and they hug you well. For comfortability and ergonomics, that's a 10.
Yeah.
The styling, you guys looked at it. It's a 10. I love how these look. It's really fast, so we're gonna give it a 10 out of 10 there. But the biggest 10 out of 10 is the sound. I think it sounds really, really cool.